For years, Copenhagen has been hailed as one of the world's most livable cities. International media shower it with praise, calling it cool Copenhagen, or simply declaring that Cope is dope. With its scenic waterfronts, rich history, and progressive policies, Denmark's capital appears to be the epitome of an urban utopia. But beneath the glossy exterior lies a different narrative, one that a Danish-American couple, Peter Goldberg Christensen and Raychel Gary, discovered firsthand. But before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share, and hit subscribe. Thank you. Peter and Raychel had long envisioned Denmark as an oasis of social security and collective happiness, a stark contrast to the divisive atmosphere in the United States. In 2023, the couple took the plunge, leaving behind their life in Portland, Oregon, to start anew in Copenhagen. Unlike many expatriates who cautiously test the waters by renting, they were all in. They bought an apartment in the desirable Osterbro district, eager to embrace the Danish way of life. But just 6 months later, the dream had unraveled. Now, with their belongings packed, they are preparing for a return to the U.S. Despite the political climate back home, where a second Trump presidency looms, they have concluded that Copenhagen is not the paradise they had hoped for. Peter and Rachel's journey together began in 2010, when Peter, a Danish university student, went on an exchange program to the University of Tennessee. A chance encounter at a bar led to an immediate connection, and soon they were inseparable. For 3 years, they navigated a long-distance relationship, shuttling between Denmark and Tennessee before finally settling in Portland, Oregon, where Peter obtained his green card. Their life in the Pacific Northwest was rich and fulfilling. Portland, known for its progressive values and vibrant subcultures, felt like home. However, when Peter received a job offer that would allow them to relocate to Denmark, they saw it as a golden opportunity. Raychel, who led Airbnb's international disaster response team, had the flexibility to work from anywhere. Everything seemed to align perfectly for a smooth transition to the Danish capital. At first glance, Denmark lived up to its reputation. The streets were clean, the public infrastructure well organized, and crime rates were low. "I felt an immense sense of relief," Raychel recalled. "I didn't have to worry about the struggles that plague everyday life in America. Denmark takes care of its people." But beneath this initial admiration, cracks began to form. One of their biggest struggles was the social climate. Despite being a melting pot of international professionals, Copenhagen presented a unique challenge: social isolation. The couple found it difficult to integrate into Danish society. Danes aren't naturally open to newcomers outside their established social circles, Peter observed. Even within their own apartment building, casual greetings were rare. "People don't just ignore us. They ignore everyone," Raychel noted, struggling to adjust to the reserved nature of Danish interactions. Cultural expectations also played a role. "Denmark values assimilation," Raychel explained. "There's an unspoken pressure to conform, even at the cost of personal traditions." Her desire to create new holiday traditions was met with resistance, even from her Danish in-laws. "My mother-in-law told me, Christmas is not the time to try something new." Beyond social challenges, the couple found themselves longing for the diversity and dynamism of the United States. Portland, with its lively LGBTQ+ community and alternative lifestyles, had offered them a sense of belonging that they struggled to find in Denmark. "In Portland, marginalized groups create their own thriving micro-communities," Raychel said. "Here, those spaces are smaller, less visible, and harder to access." Nature was another missing piece. While Copenhagen boasts its own charm, the couple deeply missed the wild, untamed landscapes of the U.S. In Portland, a 20-minute drive could take us to the mountains, the coast, or the deep woods. "Losing that connection to nature hit us harder than we expected," Raychel admitted. "Even the famous beauty of Copenhagen lost its luster over time." "Yes, the city is picturesque," she said, "but there's a sameness to it. After a while, the charm fades." Peter and Rachel's departure from Copenhagen isn't driven by animosity. They acknowledge the strengths of Danish society, the strong social safety net, the efficiency, the safety. But for them, these advantages couldn't outweigh the feeling of isolation and monotony. "We're at a point in our lives where we crave adventure, diversity, and challenge," Raychel said. "And Denmark just can't give us that in the same way that the U.S. can." So, despite the uncertainties awaiting them in America, they are heading back, wiser, more experienced, and with a newfound understanding that even the world's happiest city might not be the right fit for everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture, one story at a time. See you in the next video.